Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
School tells you all about the 4 seasons. Spring, summer, and so on. And then there's a way we really tell what time of year it is. Sports seasons, football season, baseball season, or even off season. Well, what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now, of course. And now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated. It's time for the chocolate season, y'all. 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead at thechocolateseason.com. See you there.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and some light winds with an afternoon high around 78. Tonight, expecting mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 54. And tomorrow, mainly sunny skies return, a little warmer with a high around 84. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Hey, he looked as advertised. He looked really good in the spring game. And because of that, we're going back to a bowl game this year, is what Husker fans are telling them. So I think the fans have a more realistic perspective, and I think this coaching staff has done a really good job of handling Dylan Raiola and the expectations around him.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
The first ever Pro Volleyball Federation Championship is set. The Omaha Supernovas will face the Grand Rapids Rise this Saturday at the CHI Health Center in Omaha in the match for $1 million for the right to claim the title in the inaugural season of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 2:30 p.m. with first serve at 3:30. Make sure to tune in for the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Pro Volleyball Federation Radio Network.
This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to happy hour?
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I am a huge guy.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in to the happy hour. Happy Thursday?
Is it?
Please tell me.
Is it?
Please tell me what day it is.
It's not Wednesday.
Happy Thursday.
I'll tell you that much.
Happy Thursday, everyone. This is the happy hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. I am Rico, and if you can't tell, I don't know what day it is. And if you're wondering why that is, it is because Derek Pearson, Renee Saunders, myself, and about 8,000 of our closest friends were at CHI Health Center last night calling, well, the three of us, DP, Renee Saunders, and myself, calling and watching some Pro Volleyball Federation action as the Omaha Supernovas, your Omaha Supernovas, to all the listeners, most of the listeners, 99% of the listeners, took down, reverse swept the San Diego Mojo to reach the match for $1 million final match, championship match in the Pro Volleyball Federation inaugural season on Saturday at 3:30, going up against the upset, the Cinderellas, the darlings of the Final Four, the Grand Rapids Rise. The 4 seed downs the 1 seed, the Atlanta Vibe, in 5 sets, 2 5-setters in the semifinals. If I'm the Pro Volleyball Federation, I am ecstatic about those matchups. I am Rico, joined by Austin Orman. Austin, how are you, good sir?
Good, Rico. What a night last night. Like, talk about getting your money's worth. 2 5-setters?
It was
how about that?
You bought 1 ticket for 2 matches and you got 10 sets. I know DP's voice is feeling it. I'm sure Renee's feeling it as well. 10 sets.
You're bubbly as ever, though.
You're
good.
Slowly getting energy, but I do probably need a nap here shortly. It was electric inside the CHI Health Center. As I said, 8,000 plus people packed into the CHI Health Center on a busy Wednesday night in Omaha, Nebraska, as there was state track, state baseball. There was, I believe Creighton had something going on. Graduation people are in town. People are in town for graduations. Just a busy. It stormed in Omaha last night. Just a busy day.
Well, all day. I mean, state track had 2 different lightning delays.
Exactly.
Which is pretty typical Nebraska state track, honestly.
I feel like there would have been, the first day is always stormy and bad and whatever. And then the second day, although they split it up into it's like 4 days or 3 days or whatever now. I don't know what it is.
Have I told you the story of my last district final?
No.
For baseball?
You have not.
So it was on I want to say it was on a Monday.
Monday.
Because I think it would have been on a Monday, and I was supposed to have a concert band, concert on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Well, there was rain, and I just told my band director, "Sorry, I'm going to go play baseball.
Mhm.
Not doing this concert, even though it was part of the final grade, but that's okay."
Hey, you were fine.
It worked out. I was on a pretty good first name basis with the band director, so it's all good. Anyways, we get up to play Omaha Scott at Scott. And
Renee.
Yeah. Which I won't get started on that aspect of it. Anyways, obviously we had been rained out the night before. Well, we get there and Rico, I kid you not, I see people at Scott taking like a mower gasoline can to the dirt, and then there's a legitimate blowtorch. They are blowtorching the infield dirt to get it dry enough.
Drying it off, right?
Right. I have never in my life seen that again. But we get to the field and they're pouring literal gasoline on the infield dirt and then lighting it up with a blowtorch.
I mean,
it was incredible.
Sounds awesome.
Let's do that to state track is what I'm saying.
You'll melt it.
Just don't leave the fire on very long.
I don't think that's how that works, Austin. Don't leave the fire on very long. They were like squeegeeing.
Put it out pretty quickly.
They're like squeegeeing the track off.
Right. They had like the mop there,
Yeah.
the broom to try to get the standing water off.
But no, it was an electric night in Omaha at the CHI Health Center as the Pro Volleyball Federation finals are set. The 2 seed, the Omaha Supernovas, picked as the favorites in the preseason to win the whole thing, make it to the championship, and the Grand Rapids Rise, who were tied for third, so third and fourth, with the Columbus Fury, who did not make the Final Four of the playoffs. The San Diego Mojo, one of the worst starts in the league, comes up, gets the third seed, gets the first 2 sets pretty convincingly against Omaha, and then Coach Bird made a change. She went from Natalia Valentin Anderson to Sydney Hilly at the setter position, and Sydney Hilly and Stephanie Samity found something. And that something led to a reverse sweep for Omaha as Stephanie Samity ties a Pro Volleyball Federation record for kills in a single match with 30. You know who she tied?
Oh, you told me Van something.
Lindsay Vanderweide.
Her.
Oregon alum. If that name sounds familiar, first off, she was an amazing player at Oregon. Second, she was on the roster for Omaha during the preseason before the season got started. She was practicing with them. She got traded to San Diego early in this, before the season started. So Vanderweide gets traded to San Diego, and she ended up getting Player of the Week the last week of the regular season, and had a then lone record with 30 kills against Orlando in 5 sets. Now tied with Stephanie Samity, who gets 30 kills in 5 sets against San Diego in the semifinals of the Pro Volleyball Federation Final Four championship series. Now the match for $1 million between Omaha and Grand Rapids. And another record fell as in the 4th set, Omaha held Grand Rapids, and you can hear the calls, all 5 sets, pre-match, post-match game show. You can hear all of that if you go to theticketfm.com, go to our podcast page, find the Omaha Supernovas radio, although it's the Pro Volleyball Federation radio for the last 2 matches and for this next match. Go to Omaha Supernovas radio, our podcast page, and you can listen to DP and Coach Saunders on those calls. And that 4th set against San Diego, Omaha went on multiple runs. I believe they only had about 4 people serve because they held serve so well. They ended up winning 25-8, which is the first time. Again, it's the inaugural season, but still, out of all the matches that happened, the first time that a team not in a 5th set was held to single digits in a single set this entire season.
That's insane. Credit the Supernovas for that, but I think it speaks to the point that UDP and Coach Saunders have been making all year about just how high level the volleyball is. And the Supernovas needed that in the worst way, right? It's one thing to win a set, but then it's the Mojo still have the advantage. So like, okay, yep, they got their set. It's fine, whatever. We'll try and regroup. Supernovas didn't give them that chance.
No.
Right? To step and really, that's where I think the final nail was put in the coffin. I know it was a somewhat back and forth fifth set to some degree, but to win 25-8, now all of a sudden you're at this team's home court and they just beat you by 17
Using
in a set.
Whole crowd behind.
Oh my goodness.
I said this in the post match. I said that they escaped with a victory, or I said something, and Coach Bird was like, I don't like that. I don't think we escaped. Like we had to take it. And then I said, and I'd heard this before. I don't remember where I heard this, but obviously, people are going to know where some other people, the text line's going to know where this is from. I said that the Supernovas snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
Mm-hmm.
And Bird was like, I like that. I like that. That's exactly what happened. They were down 2-0, and the crowd was out of it. Nobody left, which was impressive. Nobody left, but they were out of it. And then slowly that third set comes along. Omaha's doing their thing. They win the third set. I was like, okay, a little momentum. You got a set now. If you can figure out how to get this fourth set, then maybe, we'll go to a fifth. Anything can happen. It's a race to 15. They had their foot on the Mojo's neck, and they did not take it off. They put their foot down in that fourth set.
It reminds me a little bit of the 2019, I want to say, Nebraska Creighton game. 2019 in 2018, sorry, 2018 Nebraska Creighton game where Creighton wins the first two sets, right? Creighton's good. We know the Mojo were good as well. They get up 2-0, and Nebraska battles back from the brink in that one, right? Creighton looking for its first win ever over Nebraska. They win the first couple sets, 25-22, 25-19. Then Nebraska has 25-18, 25-22 in 15-10. The difference is Novas were at home. That wasn't a road match, right? Big props, big kudos to the crowd for sticking around. I'm sure the atmosphere was buzzing after Atlanta lost, right? Because whenever you see the one seed, the top seed go out, every other team's eyes get big. Oh, we're good.
Wait a
minute. And now, not that Omaha would have been scared of Atlanta, but Atlanta went 3-1 against them this year, including a win in the first game of the league's history here in Omaha. History's not on your side. Atlanta beat you by 3 games in the regular season standings, I think. So it's a tough task. We would have had to pull out some stops, get creative. Then they go down. And that's where I wasn't there. I can't speak for him. Maybe you can speak to this. Credit San Diego for coming out and, being opportunistic in the first 2 sets. I almost wonder if Omaha's eyes got a little big. Like, oh yeah, we're going to walk through to this. We're the highest remaining seed. Definitely. We're on our home court. So we're good. It kind of took that, 2-0 butt kicking to say, oh, we actually have to fight for this. We actually have to step up and win this. It's not going to be given to us.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for them, but it did seem, just from the play alone, seemed like Omaha was a little lackadaisical in the first set. And in the second set, it was they kind of got punched in the mouth and were trying to recover, but were staggered. They were wobbling backwards. Their legs were jello, and San Diego kept, moving forward, kept swinging. And then finally that third set comes around. Omaha gets a couple jabs in, and then San Diego starts reeling. They got everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, San Diego's doing the punching, and all of a sudden Omaha responded, and the Mojo didn't know what to do. They started making some changes. To me, the changes came a little early, a little too quick. They were subbing people out, subbing people in. And if San Diego would have just stuck with what was working, I feel as if they might have been able to get it done in 4, but they made changes really fast, really quickly, maybe conceding to it going to a 5th set, and it did not go their way. It just didn't work for them.
Well, and that's the difference, I think, between some of these teams, too, is if a move works, it's, they pulled the lever at the right time. They flipped the switch in the right moment. If it doesn't work, either it's panic, it's overly reactive, or it was too late. Why didn't you do this sooner? Coaching is both an art and a science. So you got to give Coach Bird credit for understanding her team, that it was time to put Sydney Hilly in the game, and it worked. Also, big shout out to Stephanie Samity. Like, she wasn't on the team a month ago.
No.
And she just won them the semifinal game.
We, Renee, DP, and myself, have interviewed Stephanie Samity after a match twice both have come after San Diego matches. The first was in San Diego. She came off the bench, and Omaha lost in 5. And this time in Omaha, she started. Omaha wins in 5. And she ties a record.
Sometimes it's the little things that make a difference.
Stephanie Samity is a problem. And
in the best way.
Yeah. And Grand Rapids has only seen her once, and it was for a single set up in Grand Rapids in the final match of the Pro Volleyball Federation regular season. The starters played 1 set, and then the backups got in.
Mm-mm.
Every meeting between Omaha and Grand Rapids has gone at least 4. And at least 1 set has seen free volleyball going past 25. With the first meeting between the two, the first set going, I want to make sure I get this
32 to 33, 31.
Yeah,
something like that.
I want to make sure that I get this correct because it was ridiculous. So let me scroll up to the first meeting between the two, which is right here on February 12th. Omaha won in 4 sets up in Grand Rapids. It was the so Grand Rapids won the first set 25-21. The second set went to Omaha 33-31. The third set went to Omaha 30-28. These teams,
That's a lot of volleyball.
These teams play each other so well. So if you don't have tickets to Saturday's final, we still have a few to give away. So send us your email, your full name, and we'll give up to 4 tickets away. So let us know if you would like to go. And if we run out of tickets, I believe that there's still some available, but you got to go quick because it's going to fill up quickly. Go to Pro Volleyball. I believe it's provolleyball.com. And you can snag some tickets from their championship section there. If you go to supernovas.com, you can get some there as well. But we do have some tickets to give away as well. So make sure you get to Omaha, get to CHI Health Center. And if you can't make it, hey, listen right here on the Pro Volleyball Federation Radio Network as DP and Renee Saunders will bring you the call. Our pregame starts at 2:30. The match starts at 3:30. But with that, we are going to head to a break. When we come back, the college football video game has given us our cover athletes. 3 of them. And they kind of gave it away when they released their deluxe edition, but nobody seemed to catch it. And I don't blame anybody, but they gave us our cover athletes, and they also gave us a release date and prices. Ooh. So we'll get to that coming up next on the Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Dave Osted.
And I'm Ryan Osted.
I think my first memory of golf is playing with my dad at a par 3 course. It was an absolute blast, and he always would have an ice cream hole. So if I got an 8 or less, we'd be going for ice cream.
My first memory of golf really focused on driving the golf cart, being able to drive that cart.
You were a crazy driver.
I was a crazy driver, but it was what I look forward to. And what's really funny now, when I take my kids out play golf, that is the one thing, along with the snack bar, that they are most excited about.
Focus on the good stuff. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Volleyball Federation Championship is set. The Omaha Supernovas will face the Grand Rapids Rise this Saturday at the CHI Health Center in Omaha in the match for $1 million for the right to claim the title in the inaugural season of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 2:30 p.m. with first serve at 3:30. Make sure to tune in for the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Pro Volleyball Federation Radio Network. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Scissors and Scotch has opened their Lincoln location at 30th and Yankee Hill. Don't settle for an ordinary haircut. Go above and beyond at Scissors and Scotch. Scissors and Scotch provides your classic haircut service with optional membership discounts. From now until June 6th, Scissors and Scotch is offering the Founders Reserve Special for those who want massive savings. Learn more or book your appointment by visiting scissorsscotch.com or check out Scissors and Scotch's brand new location at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month.
Deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Old School with DP and J.
Very small percentage of players, coaches, administrators thinking like, I'm planting my flag here. Nick Saban's run probably won't happen. It takes a very unique person and personality to be comfortable where you are, be strong enough to push to get what you need, and then also be very strong enough in a player's standpoint to advocate for yourself at the right time.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary.
This isn't the real Caesar's Palace, is it?
What do you mean?
Did Caesar live here?
No.
I didn't think so.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. NCAA football 25.
25, you say?
25.
Did you know that's funnier than 24?
It is. Shall be released July 2 months. 19th.
Ooh, okay.
July 19th, ladies and gentlemen. NCAA football, college football 25, whatever they're calling it, 25, will be released July 19th. And they have given us our cover athletes. I'm Rico. That's Austin. This is the happy hour. Shout out to our sponsors, Empire Fence and Netting. And I want your guys' input on this one. I want your input. How excited are you? Scale from 1 to 10. 1 being, I'm not excited at all. I'm not going to get the game. 10 being, I'm going to get the game and I'm going to get the MVP edition that is $160.
Why does that have to be MVP edition? We don't give an MVP in college football.
Doesn't matter. I know it should have been the Heisman edition, but it's the MVP edition. Also, 9 is you're extremely excited, but you're going to get the one that's $100 because I'm at a 9. 8 is you're extremely excited, but you're going to get just the regular edition.
Remind me what comes with the extra editions.
I'm glad you said that because now I have to look it up.
I just feel like there's no way it's going to be worth it to pay more than double. Like, I'm sorry. But no, I'm
all right
paying my $60 or $75 and I'm calling it good.
Okay, well, first off, as I said before, I'm going to let you all know who the cover athletes are. So for the standard edition, we have 3.
It's me and Rico and a TBD third person from the table.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll put a third one on there. But it's 3 cover athletes. They took their pictures at the Cotton Bowl. And it is Texas's quarterback. No, I'm kidding. Quinn Ewers. Colorado's dual threat, everything, do it all guy, wide receiver, cornerback, star extraordinaire, Travis Hunter, and Michigan running back Donovan Edwards.
That was the perfect way to phrase that. Perfect intonation.
10 out of 10, I mean this in the nicest way possible. Donovan Edwards is the, you know what? Yeah. Quinn Ewers and Travis Hunter are better than Donovan Edwards. That's how I'm going to phrase that.
How about this? Michigan football ranks last in returning production among all 2024 Power Conference college football teams.
There you go.
They had to pick someone. The defending champs weren't not going to be on the cover.
Had to get someone.
After, a 11-year hiatus
something like that
for the game. Michigan was going to have a player on the cover. If Harbaugh would have stuck around, it would have been him. But Edwards...
Did you go to a coach on the cover?
Yeah, I think they would have. It would have been Harbaugh, and then it would have been Ewers and Hunter.
Nah, because if Harbaugh would have stayed, JJ would have stayed. And if JJ would have stayed, JJ would have been on the cover.
I don't know if JJ was going to stay if Harbaugh stayed.
I feel like he might have.
There's a better chance of it, but at some point you got to capitalize on the hype. Because he wasn't going to be asked to do more this year.
You know they wanted to put Blake Corum on the cover.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, Edwards, I understand the selection, but Ewers and Hunter absolutely steal the show on that cover. Also, Hunter's an interesting one. Like, Ewers makes sense. But
they got Travis Hunter in the middle.
Like, what are the odds that Hunter wins the Charles Woodson Heisman?
Not high. I don't think he wins the Heisman. I don't think he's a finalist. Neither him nor should. Let me put it this way. I know you and Strick had their conversation. Is the Heisman winner on the Heisman winner is not on the cover, not on the deluxe edition, not on the regular one.
Really? Not even on the deluxe?
No, I don't know who it's going to be, but it's none of them.
So the ones on the deluxe cover that we don't see here are Jalen Milroe, Carson Beck, and
whoever's for Ohio State.
Yeah, Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah, that guy.
Beck and Ewers have the 2 highest odds right now, Rico.
They also have somebody from Washington. There's a name.
Will Rogers?
It's not Rogers. It starts with a... Oh, no, it is because it's W. So, yeah, it's Will Rogers. It's not him either.
No.
Nobody on the deluxe edition and none of the 3 on the standard edition are going to win the Heisman. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's none of them. It's never the favorite.
Sometimes it is.
It's very rarely the favorite.
I mean, if Georgia wins the national championship game and Carson Beck throws for 3,500 yards and a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio,
it'll be somebody else.
What if Texas gets a bye in the first round of the college football playoff and Ewers throws for 4,000 yards?
If he throws for like 4,000 and like 30 plus with under 10 interceptions, sure.
Milrow is going to have a hard time.
It's not going to be Milrow.
Shadur, I think so many voters are just going to be against on their principle.
The
which
win
is
loss
probably unfair.
The
but
win loss is going to kill them.
If Colorado gets to 9-3, Shadur could rip off the Lamar Jackson Heisman, but he's got to throw for like 5,000 yards.
Yes, he has to go off, and they have to be over 500 by a decent. They'll have a few losses. They have to be over 500 by a decent amount.
I can tell you the Heisman winner is not coming from Ohio State because that team is so ridiculously loaded.
Yeah.
It's just like when you have two MVP candidates on an NBA team, they steal votes from each other.
Not happening.
Ohio State might be the best team in college football this year, but they're not going to have the Heisman winner.
No. It's going to, you know what?
Dylan Gabriel?
I'll stake my claim right now. The Heisman winners, and because this is staking my claim, the Heisman winner is coming from the SEC. I don't know who it is, but it's going to be an SEC person. It's not going to be the Big Ten. It's not going to be the Big 12. Although Big 12 will have a finalist. They'll have 3 finalists. Big 12 will have one. Winner comes from the SEC.
Are you an Avery Johnson believer? Are you a Cam Rising believer? Are you a Jalen Daniels believer? Where is your head at with this, Rico?
Love Cam Rising.
Yeah.
You know this.
I do know this. You get to start your franchise with one of these players, Cam Rising or Bo Nix.
How dare you? How dare you pit my boys against each other?
I'm pitting you against your boys.
Neither. I can't pick.
You have to pick.
I can't pick. I'll draft Shadur Sanders.
Oh, geez. Yikes. The obvious answer is Bo Nix, though.
It is. He's less injury prone.
Love me some Cam Rising, though. Cam Rising was the reason I was so in on Utah making last year's college football playoff.
Same.
Keithy is really good. Bernard is good. Kyle Whittingham is an underrated coach still. I mean, that's a top 10 at least. You can talk me into top 6 or top 7 coach in college football.
Whittingham?
Yeah.
Easily top 10.
Yeah. I have no doubts about top 10.
I would put him, thinking of all of the coaches now, I would put him top 6. I'd put him top 5. Just based off what he's done at Utah with what he has at Utah. It's one of those where it's not as egregious of a doing more with less. And if you give him more I feel like he would actually be, because he's been so far and away how successful he's been at Utah, that if you give him more, I think he'd be able to do more.
Better coach, Kirby Smart or Kyle Whittingham?
Kirby Smart.
Ryan Day or Kyle Whittingham?
Kyle Whittingham.
Dabo Swinney, Kyle Whittingham.
I don't like Dabo, but he's done a really good job.
Brian Kelly or Whittingham?
Brian Kelly has done less with more everywhere he's been.
Steve Sarkisian.
I want to go with Kyle Whittingham.
Kalen DeBoer.
Kalen's won everywhere he's gone, but still not enough. Kyle Whittingham.
I think that's okay. How about Whittingham or Leipold?
Those are like this to the
Whittingham,
degree.
Leipold, or Kleiman.
I would take Whittingham over Kleiman. Leipold's a tough one because they're kind of the same, although Whittingham's been doing it at that level for longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now I'd go with Whittingham.
Here's an interesting one. Mike Gundy or Lane Kiffin?
Oh. I like the man who is over 40, but I'm a big Lane Kiffin offense lover.
I take Gundy in that one, and it's really not that close to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the CBS Sports Top 25 list, by the way. Luke Fickell or Kirk Ferentz?
Ferentz. That one hurts.
Kirk Ferentz or Mark Stoops?
Ooh, Ferentz.
Luke Fickell or Mark Stoops?
Fickell.
Although
he had
Nick's boy Eli Drinkwitz or Sonny Dykes?
Sonny Dykes. Yeah. SMU Sonny Dykes was fun.
Marcus Freeman or Matt Campbell?
Marcus Freeman.
No, it's Matt Campbell.
Marcus Freeman.
It's Matt Campbell.
No.
Matt Campbell.
Matt Campbell has had all of the chances in the world and poops it down his leg every year.
Matt Campbell's better coach than Marcus Freeman.
All right, whatever you say. Oh, by the way, the standard edition for college football 25, EA Sports college football 25, not NCAA football, comes with this is $70. Comes with the base game, the Alma Mater Ultimate Team Pack, because now there's going to be ultimate teams. So you can make a team with Dylan Raiola, Travis Hunter, Donovan Edwards. Can't think of another running back.
Quinshon
Judkins. All of Ohio State's wide receiving core. Wisconsin's offensive line. And tough defense. Who's a tough defense? Iowa's defense. Iowa's special teams.
Sure.
You can make a team like that in college football 25 because they have ultimate teams. You get an Alma Mater Ultimate Team Pack, choice of one player item out of 134. Cover Athlete Ultimate Team Pack, choice of one player item out of 3. So you can choose between Quinn, Travis, and Donovan.
Who do you go with?
Travis.
Oh, I go with Quinn.
That has enough good quarterbacks. I'm going with Travis. I'm going with the dual threat guy. Bring Glory Home Ultimate Team uniform item. Don't know what that is, but you get a uniform. You don't get the 3-day early access, and you don't get 4,600 college football points. With the deluxe edition,
College football points.
Don't know what they are. Don't know what they are.
That's got to be in-game currency.
Definitely. The deluxe edition, which is $100, which is what I'm getting, you get the base game. At least I'll get it as long as it's available because I'm a physical edition guy. Like I could easily get the deluxe edition digitally, but I'm a physical edition guy. And I'll go through these really quick and then we'll take a break. We'll bring in Stricky for the crossover. The deluxe edition, $100, gets you the base game, 3-day early access. I might be sick the July 16th. 4,600 college football points, Alma Mater Ultimate Team Pack, Cover Athlete Ultimate Team Pack, the Bring Glory Home Ultimate Team uniform item. Limited time offer by June 27th, the Heisman Hopeful Ultimate Team Pack, choice of one player item out of 5. I don't know what the 5 are, but I'm guessing it's 5 separate Heisman winners that you get to choose from.
That is not worth the $30 extra.
Is the 3-day early access worth it?
No.
The 4,600 college football points? I don't know how much college football points are going to be.
That is not going to be worth it.
$30. That's $10 a day that you will have it before everyone else.
That's steep. How much early access do you get with the $160 version?
3-day early access.
Yeah, nah.
But with the MVP bundle, which is
still a stupid name,
$160, you get EA Sports College Football 25 Deluxe Edition, so everything in the Deluxe Edition, the 3-day early access, 4,600 college football points, the Heisman Hopeful, Alma Mater, Cover Athlete, Ultimate Team Packs, the Bring Glory Home Ultimate Team uniform, but you also get EA Sports Madden NFL 25 Deluxe Edition. 3-day early access, August 13th to the 15th, and 4,600 Madden points. So if you pay $60 extra, you will get the deluxe edition of Madden, which they haven't announced that cover athlete yet, while also getting your College Football 25 Deluxe Edition. My guess is if you do Road to Glory, you create your player, you go through your college experience, your 4, 5, 6 years, however long you stick around
7
college,
now.
because you can do that. You will be able to transfer that person into the draft on Madden and do your Road to Glory, whatever it's called on there, franchise, whatever it is, on there with that player that you just built and made through college football. So if you get college football, you get Madden. I'm sure you could do it regardless, but then you'll have both of them for sure. That's my guess.
That would be cool. But they did
that with college football 14.
Tell me if I'm thinking about this wrong.
You're thinking about it wrong.
Thank you. The 160 is, yes, it's just 60 more than the deluxe edition.
But it's for the other game.
That's what I'm saying, is if you're going to buy the standard editions of both college football and Madden, you're essentially paying $20 for in-game currency.
Yeah.
And a few cosmetics.
Yeah.
I'll leave that up to you to determine if it's worth it or
So
not.
if you get the 160 MVP bundle of college football, That's $60 as opposed to getting the regular Madden for $60. You're getting the deluxe edition, which is probably $100. So you're getting it on the cheap, but you won't get it till August.
See,
but then you don't have to pay for it in August.
To me, so much of this is sticker shock, right? Because you tell me this is $160. That is, it just feels insane. Like, it's a video game. Like, how can it possibly be worth $160? But then when you break it down, it's essentially, what would that be? Like 50 cents a day?
Yeah.
That's really actually not that bad. That's actually pretty cheap entertainment.
I don't really play Madden, so I'm just gonna get the 100.
Right.
But if you do play Madden, which we have some texters coming in, somebody said something about right here. Hizzlebear says, let's be real, if you play NCAA, you aren't also playing Madden. Some people are. Considering that they're probably gonna be pretty similar gameplay.
Right.
You probably are. Notorious BIB says not worth that much if you ask me. City Worker says about to be a bunch of grown men calling in sick the second half of July.
Ask Farley about that every October.
Exactly. Farley's going to call in sick when the new Call of Duty drops. Gorilla Bear says nobody wants Madden. It happens. Thunder Not Collins agrees with me, says Kiffin all day. We have to take a break. We are so far over. My goodness. We'll be right back with the crossover with Eric Strickland on the Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Meet and more this spring at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through May 21st is the revealing of the Mystery Box promotion, a $225 value for only $99. That includes 3 8-ounce fillets, 2 4-ounce fillets, 4 New York strips, and 4 8-ounce sirloins. Also 15% off all spices. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
I'm Dave Osted.
And I'm Ryan Osted.
I think my first memory of golf is playing with my dad at a par 3 course. It was an absolute blast, and he always would have an ice cream hole. So if I got an 8 or less, we'd be going for ice cream.
My first memory of golf really focused on driving the golf cart, being able to drive that cart.
You were a crazy driver.
I was a crazy driver, but it was what I look forward to. And what's really funny now, when I take my kids out play golf, that is the one thing, along with the snack bar, that they are most excited about.
Focus on the good stuff. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Scissors and Scotch has opened their Lincoln location at 30th and Yankee Hill. Don't settle for an ordinary haircut. Go above and beyond at Scissors and Scotch. Scissors and Scotch provides your classic haircut service with optional membership discounts. From now until June 6th, Scissors and Scotch is offering the Founders Reserve Special for those who want massive savings. Learn more or book your appointment by visiting scissorsscotch.com or check out Scissors and Scotch's brand new location at 30th and Yankee Hill.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See and Spray to target weeds in season in corn and soybeans and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order program. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert.
I don't believe you people.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here. Welcome back to the Chris Crossover here on the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket. We are joined by the illustrious Eric Strickland.
Yay, yay.
How are you, good sir?
Oh, man, you see what's outside.
The sun.
Exactly. So, you know what today is.
Thursday.
And so you know who's coming in here.
Uncle Kevin.
There you go. That's all it needs to be said. And guess who's back on? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Who's back?
WTF 67 today.
What the facts?
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
We and guess who's joining us?
Who?
K.com Johnson.
Oh.
He's gonna come in here and talk some ish with us. Yeah.
He coming in here remote.
He's coming through.
Hey.
Him and Sebo be in studio, so it'll be a fun little time. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. I mean,
does he have that neon Seahawks jersey for me?
No, I don't think he does, but we definitely gonna talk about what's going on at the combine, this Bronny whole situation and what that's gonna look like.
Yeah, he would have had the 8th highest vertical at the NFL combine.
Yeah,
and they started from they didn't get the single.
But
run up.
here's something that goes to show you as well. He was measured at
6'1".
And what did they say he was at?
6'4".
That'd be the funny stuff, bro. Like, what type of stilts are you wearing that
6'1" without shoes?
Right.
I don't know, man. It's big shoes, the insoles. That's what he's
exactly.
That's what he's got.
So I'm probably without shoes. I'm probably about 6'2" ish.
Same.
Yeah.
6'2.5".
I'm about 6'3" with shoes on.
But I'm not going around saying I'm 6'4", 6'5". That would be ludicrous of me.
But you could.
No one would believe it.
Apparently.
I guess you can get away with it these days, right?
My on the depth chart for high school football, they had me listed at 5'11".
Hey.
Oh, yeah?
And I told my coach, I said, they can see me, right? I'm like, they'll be like, that's not 5'11".
Oh, man. Good stuff.
But it's all good.
5'11" was also your high jump?
I wish I could high jump. I feel like I could get pretty high. I could never figure out the back bend.
Which is scarier, high jumping or pole vaulting?
Pole vaulting. Not even close. Pole vaulting.
I don't know.
It's pole vaulting because you have to bend it if you want to get high.
Yeah.
And that thing snaps.
Right.
And I saw somebody do a backflip unintentionally because it snapped. I saw somebody go up with it, wasn't going fast enough, went up, and came back down, not on the mat, onto the track. Yeah, so many things can go wrong in pole vault. This is
Who
bad.
came up with the idea of
It's
pole
scary.
No idea. And this is bad, but the worst thing that can happen in high jump is
You snap your
breaks
neck.
and you land on it.
you slip and like either don't make it on the mat or you jump over and like land on your back on the track, which sucks, but not
But
as
it
bad
happens.
as going up 16 feet in the air and coming back
And your
down
thing
on the
snaps.
track. Yeah. Or for the guys, I'm sure for the girls as well, there's a couple times where they don't push it back and it goes under the bar. And when you go over, you're going legs first down and you landed on the pole. Painful.
Yeah,
lot of bad things can happen in pole vault. Lot of bad things can happen in
Not
pole
my
vault.
favorite thing, but hey,
hard pass.
hard.
Pole
hard
vaulting
pass.
seems so very American, but it was actually invented in Europe.
Well, the world record holder is Mondo Duplantis.
It's true for the men,
and he is
good at it.
He's
what
good at it.
Nationality? Is he?
Actually, okay. So the world record is Mondo Duplantis at 6.24 meters.
Yep.
The Olympic record is 6.03. So
because he hasn't done it at the Olympics.
True,
but he will.
Would you rather have a world record or an Olympic record?
World record.
Stricky?
Probably world.
Because you set the record at the Olympics, guess what? Nobody talks about it until every 4 years.
But no one talks about like track world championships, right?
No, but
outside
the world
of the track
record
world, people know Olympic records. So even if the world championship does legitimately mean more and it's over everything, I feel like people talk more about Olympic records.
No, because the world record isn't just at the world champ. That's just you can have a world record and not have the Olympic record, but the world record is still higher than the. But people talk about the world record. Like,
do they though?
Like people talk about Usain Bolt's world record. It just so happened that he did it at the Olympics. So the world record and the Olympic record are the same for the 100 and the 200, I believe. But there are other like pole vault where they did it outside of the Olympics, where maybe they did it at the World Championships or they did it at some random meet
right
in Atlanta or in Italy, and they got the world record. But at the Olympics, they didn't have to because maybe everybody else had a bad day. So he only goes 6 meters and he wins. Because there are times where, and it's happened in pole vault and high jump, where they've already won. And instead of going up little by little, they're just like, put it at the world record. I'm going to try and get it. And then they don't get it because they didn't build up to it. Like they'll be like, oh, I pole vaulted over, 5.87 meters, right? And the Olympic record is
6.03.
6.03. And they're just like, all right, we're going from 5.8 to 6.1. Let's do it.
Some just make that.
Yeah, they're just,
some of them mess up.
Yeah, they're like, I've already won. Let's do it.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Let me also say this: you get a sweet gold medal for an Olympic record. Like you get an Olympic.
You get some money
medal.
too, I think.
But also, if
don't
you
you
have
get money bonuses or something?
But now, at least for the U.S., I think you're going to get paid.
Maybe
but
I
you
just
still
want
have
a
to
gold
pay-
medal.
You still have to pay
Yeah,
taxes on
that's
the
what
gold
it is.
medal when you come back.
What?
You didn't know that?
That is some bull junk.
Yep. If you win a gold medal for the U.S., at least, I don't know about the other countries. If you win a gold medal when you come back, you have to pay taxes on it.
It's tricky. That's criminal.
Ludicrous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Why?
Because it's
Why?
America. Speaking
we
of track and
taxes?
field, I met Edwin Moses last night.
You did. Your palms
Did
were
you really?
sweaty, knees
I
weak,
did.
arms were heavy.
He's a legend.
DP was just like, guess who's over there? He's like a hurdling legend. And I was like, no. And he's like, yes. And my palms instantly sweat.
And then he decided to not say the name for those of us who didn't know where he was going with that and
Instant
left us
sweat.
all in suspense.
And I'm like, ah. I had to wear that polo the rest of the night. It was soaked. It was disgusting. But it was awesome meeting Edwin Moses.
Nice. You did it.
Fantastic. Got a picture
You
of him
didn't
and
die on the
everything.
spot.
I
so
didn't. I know. Surprising.
You didn't
Very
spontaneously
surprising.
combust.
I know you guys don't believe me, but I was lost for words.
First time for everything.
Didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to say. Shook his hand, and I was like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about it. Gentlemen,
He's a classic. He's one of the best to do it though. I ain't gonna even front you.
9 years, 9 months, 9 days.
Yeah, he
Undefeated.
was a
Right.
beast. Yeah.
Gentlemen, what is coming up on on the block.
We will talk some football, NFL schedule, reveal thoughts, couple interesting nuggets from that. Surprised it took 13 minutes, so good job, Tricky. Most interesting Big Ten quarterback rooms at 2:30. We'll play the shootout again. Just, got to get that in. Appreciate our people at Wings and Rings. NCAA could face $20 billion in damages.
Woohoo!
What happens if the NCAA goes bankrupt? And then Stricky's pulling some strings. Ryan Gerardo, Cerebro Sports, going to talk some analytics and curious to see where that conversation goes. Excited for it at 3:30.
Very nice, very nice. Strick, I heard you got the win yesterday in a shootout. Not gonna lie, was surprised.
I bet you was, Rico.
When you hit that number on the dot, you said it, and I go, I don't know how Austin's keeping a straight face right now because I would have given it away immediately.
He did have a straight face.
All right, thank you all for listening to the Happy Hour on the Block. Coming up next, Austin and Strick. Adios. Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com. The first ever Pro Volleyball Federation Championship is set. The Omaha Supernovas will face the Grand Rapids Rise this Saturday at the CHI Health Center in Omaha in the match for $1 million for the right to claim the title in the inaugural season of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 2:30 p.m. with first serve at 3:30. Make sure to tune in for the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Pro Volleyball Federation Radio Network.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues